Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling a Lesco 80-pound sprayer. So let's do this. So the first thing I need to do is open up the box and see what's inside. Now all the arrows point this way, which makes me think that once I open this up, I'm going to want to flip it on its side. We'll see though. Okay, let's see, there's some directions here. Attention, apply grease to the two grease fittings and the axle supports. Good to know. Maybe I should take those sides off. Okay. It smells good. It smells like lawn. It smells like plastic. Okay. Little fitting grate, or the grate to make sure clumps don't fall through. What else we got? Directions and hardware, key packet. Okay. So attach this from the box. Okay, here it is. Packed pretty well. Actually, it's not in too many pieces. This is looking good. Remove that. Okay, hopefully it's looking like a spreader to the rest of you. That looks a little bent. Hopefully that's not supposed to, hopefully that's not a problem. Okay, and the wheels were underneath the bin. Okay. So let's take apart these wheels. See what they look like. They're big, bigger than I thought. Wow, those are hefty wheels. See, next to my head, pretty big, huh? Okay, that's impressive. Okay, now let's get the instructions. Let's see what we're up against here. Again, there are not too many pieces, so this is looking simpler than IKEA. Not bad at all. So we got a handful of bolts and nuts, etc. A couple washers, couple cotter pins. Yeah, everything looks good. Let's find the directions. Okay, so we got 2 pages of parts and directions. Well, now it's looking overwhelming, but we got this. Okay, install the leg to the hopper and frame assembly. Okay, perhaps this is the way to delve into this bag here and look for 4 quarter by 20. 1 quarter by 20 by 2. Okay, so I believe we want the longest ones. Now let's look at the order. Gotta flip around a lot here. Putting one on each side so that it stays in place. Gonna hand tighten the nuts. Okay, I've gone very far by hand. It's probably a good thing in the long run. Okay, so we'll have to get out some wrenches in a second. 7/16 works. Get a wrench. Okay, almost there. That's pretty tight. Okay. That is on solid. So now we should be able to lift it up. Let's see what's next. Attach the lower handle to the frame of the V section of the closed section of the handle facing down. To prevent knocking the spreader over, put it to the side with the V section facing down. Okay. So that appears to be the V section, and that's going to face down. Seems a little out of kilter. Like I may have to bend it a touch. I don't know. Would rather not bend it. Picked out the 4 hex nuts. These are the smallest of the ones. Okay. The smallest ones. So I picked out 4 of those and 4 of the nylon hex nuts. Oh, okay. So there was a way to slide it on without bending it. You just got to go from the bottom end, okay, and slide it up. Yeah, the directions say to put it on the second hole, but it looks like you have to put it on the first hole. So if you look here, there are 2 holes, and it's saying to put it through this hole. It's saying to put it through the second hole, but you really got to put it through that one in order for this screw to fit. The way this goes, so it was putting on these 2 bolts right here. Okay, now we're going to flip this over. And repeat. Okay, attach the upper handle to the lower handle with the on-off bracket lugs facing up using 4 machine screws and 4 9-lock nuts. So again, this is made easier by the fact that they are once again 7/16 inch. Makes life really easy. Next up, fasten the on-off lever to the handles bracket lugs using the screw in the bottom hole of the lever. Again, very thoughtfully packed. There's a little twist tie holding that in place so that this didn't rattle around in delivery. 1/4. Yeah, it looks like that step 5 is already done. Attach the operating lever rod to the pivot lever assembly at the bottom rear of the hopper. So we got this rod here, And the first thing we need to do is put on the larger washer with no nylon on it. Get that on there. Okay. Then goes this locking washer. Then this assembly goes into that pivot spot, and then you lock it in with this nylon locking washer. Attach the operating rod to the on-off lever by inserting the bent end of the rod into the top hole of the lever from left to right. Here is the C-clip. How in the world do you install a C-clip? Maybe I'll get a rubber mallet. Yeah, rubber mallet worked well. Yeah, so this one on the operating rod, the locking nut, use a 1/2 inch wrench. Just trying to tighten this up so that when it comes time to fine tune, it'll be in place, and then all I have to do is adjust bit by bit. Pull the on-off lever to the off position and move the shut-off plate assembly to the fully closed position by adjusting them on the bottom of the lever rod. So that's off. Yeah, this is looking really good. Place the handle grips on the handles. They are already on there. So, now we gotta do the wheels. So let's flip this over. Okay, get together the package with the cotter pins and washers. Okay, the wheel assembly is not clear. So this one goes on here like this, and the cotter pin goes through there. Nothing holds it on the other end. Let's try to figure out which cotter pin goes where. One in one order. So the longer one goes on the side by itself. Get that rubber mallet again. There we go. Rubber mallet to the rescue. Okay. One more thing to go, and then it's all assembled. Okay, so I just found this piece. Not sure what it is yet, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Okay, so one little confusing thing is that it says that there should be 4 of these guys, but there's 6. Don't get thrown off. You only need 4. I think we have a spreader, folks. Nope, cotter pin came out. That is not set. Okay, so that's not right. So for some reason, this little cotter pin is just falling out. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're just experimenting here because this is not working. I may have to go do some internet research. If we don't figure it out soon. Okay, so a little bit of internet research, and I discovered my mistake. You gotta bend the cotter pin back. I'm such a rookie sometimes. Thank you for bearing with me. At this point, we should be done in just a second, okay? So bending this cotter pin is turning into quite a project. Man, it's really, really tight and really strong. Oh, that's working. Okay, so getting a flathead screwdriver in took a little work, but now I'm able to sort of brute force it open. There we go. That's looking good. Okay. This one's much easier to bend because it's longer. Done. Okay, so now that we're done, there's just a couple things I want to show you. The first thing is that down here, this assembly with the locking nut where you attach the lever to the spreader. You just adjust those bolts up and down until in the hopper, it's completely closed. So when I flip the switch, it opens, and when I close it, it's completely closed. Okay, so just do a minor adjustment. So what I ended up doing was getting one washer in between the axle and the wheel, okay, and then the cotter pin, and I bent it. Over here, I put one washer in between the axle and the wheel, and then over here, I put 3 washers, and then the cotter pin, and I bent it. Okay? And other than that, we're done. Thank you very much. That is a beast. I love it. All in all, that was not too painful. I got a little bit of plastic to take off here at the handles. As you can see, it took a little while. Glad that I ran and checked the internet on that cotter pin. Would have driven me absolutely insane. There we go. All set. So, pay attention to a future video where I put this up against my Scott's Mini Edge Guard. So, this was unboxing and assembly. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day.